Good morning. Please join me in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And here's Charlie with the announcements.
Good morning. Today is Tuesday, August 26th, 2025, and it's a white day. Tomorrow is our first full day of classes, a reminder that we will have advisory meetings instead of chapel tomorrow morning. Please report directly to your advisory location by 7:55 a.m. in dress code. If you filled out a parking form online and received an email from Mr. Uri in Student Life that you got a parking pass, then please stop by the main office to show a valid driver's license, reading and signing a rules form that you can pick up your parking pass. If you have questions, please stop by the Student Life office. Don't forget to check out the Clubs and Activity Fair and the Topper Fest starting at 1:35 p.m. on the Mayo Lawn and Stowe Green. Seniors, Senior Sunset is tomorrow. Stay tuned for more information from Mr. O'Brien in your class meeting today. Happy birthday today to Haley Martin, Vivian Ormiston, Lindsay Huang, and Leah Beatty, and a special happy birthday to Mrs. Mantius from Mr. Mantius. Aw, yay, happy birthday. Today for sports, we have JV and varsity boys soccer scrimmage versus U32 at 4:30. And we also have JV and varsity volleyball scrimmage at Colchester at 4:30 and 6. Please dismiss the teams at 1:45. And we have JV and varsity field hockey scrimmages versus Berlin at 6 and 7:15. And then today for weather, because it's the start of the week of chapel, it's going to be pretty much, if I can remember correctly, high 60s all week with pretty much rain every single day, except for Thursday, and then it'll be pretty nice, I guess. But, okay, have a good day.
Thank you, Charlie. All right, we're going to tighten up the weather.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you, Charlie. It's great to be here on stage with your new student body president. So good morning. Happy Orientation Day. Welcome back, everyone, for the 2025-2026 school year. Yes. Great. So a special welcome to sophomores in the balcony. Welcome to Fuller Hall. And juniors in the back and seniors in the front, I know this is very joyous for all of us. I hope it's joyous for you to be back together today in Fuller Hall. I hope being back with your advisors and your advisory groups after spending every morning together last year and then not being together for 3 months makes you very happy. Welcome to our new students as well. Oh, okay, I'm going to talk about that in a second. Our new students, they come from all over the world and from just next door. Thank you for joining the SJA community. Let's give a welcome to our new students. Welcome. So this morning I want to take the opportunity to talk about chapel and its role in our community, why we believe it's important. I want to remind us of the expectations for this extremely important first part of your day. There's chapel etiquette, there's chapel custom, there are chapel do's, and there are chapel don'ts. The paragraphs on chapel from our student handbook read this way. The practice of daily chapel is one of the academy traditions that helps build that strong band. Where is that strong band from? The alma mater. That strong band can ne'er be broken. Gathering each morning and beginning each school day with a common experience creates a connection to our community that inspires us to feel responsibility and love for it. Beside the daily check-in with your advisor, chapel offers us a chance to learn appropriate behaviors from one another and from adults, and we take seriously your attendance and your active attention here. All students should be in their assigned chapel seats or advisory locations by 8 a.m. If you arrive at school after chapel, you must report to the main office. If you are late or miss chapel, you will speak with your advisor or class dean. If a pattern of lateness or absence develops, you'll speak with the dean of students about further consequences. So the translation is, come to chapel. Be on time for chapel. Try to get here a few minutes early, say 7:55. Faculty and advisors will be here at 7:45 to greet you. When you walk into the doors of Fuller Hall, you should be ready to start your school day by being cell phone free. It should be turned off and put away, not in your hand, but in your bag, safe and happy there until the end of the school day or whenever you're done with your school activities. Bless you. Your hat should be off. After you say good morning to your advisor, they'll do a little check on your dress code status. And if you're out of dress code, see if it's possible to remedy that immediately. If it's not possible, then after chapel, you'll need to go to the student life office and arrange to get into dress code. The dress code has not changed since last year. It is spelled out very clearly in our student handbook and in the note that your families received recently from Student Life. At 8 a.m. sharp each morning, Charlie and I will come up to the stage. When we step up to the stage, we should have your full attention. I'm told this is a long tradition, that the sound in chapel as it begins is a powerful silence. Then I will greet you all. You will greet me back, and I will ask you to join me in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I want to start by saying a few words about the Pledge of Allegiance and what it means that we say it every morning before chapel. To me, what the pledge means at SJA, the purpose that it serves here, is as an affirmation of our unity as a school at the start of every day. I understand that pledging allegiance is not what everyone wants to do. For instance, if you're not American, you may find it odd to do this. So I want to be clear that you are not obliged to recite it. You might want to do so as a recognition that as an idea, America should and at its best does stand for the belief that we can always be and do better, that we have the power to change and to grow. It also stands for the hope that we can choose how to govern ourselves and then keep choosing that, so it continues to work. Right now, and perhaps particularly right now and continually, because it's imperfectly realized, both of these ideas are urgent and in need of protection. I'm proud that we're an American school, after all, founded by people who themselves embodied the spirit of invention. The Fairbankses invented the Fairbanks scale. They embodied upward mobility and also the contradictions that independence and change create. America, to me, should be like St. Johnsbury Academy, plural, inclusive of all, welcoming to all, eager to hear all voices and to grow in wisdom, eager to be better and better. In other words, it should be an expression of deep and unshakable optimism. Optimism is our theme for the year, which I will talk more about on Thursday. But I don't believe in making people state a belief in something unless they believe it or wish to. So what I do ask of everyone is that when the conditions allow, you stand with the community while the pledge is spoken. Standing, if you can, is a sign of respect for the people around you and for our school. And I believe standing together has the power both actually and symbolically standing together has power, both symbolically and actually, as a way to start the day and speak to the ideal, the aspirations that we have for ourselves, that all are included, that all are valued, and that all bring the fullest possible version of who they are to the day. After the pledge, Charlie will read our daily announcements, including the weather, and sharing whose birthday it is and what's going on around campus. I will then either deliver a message or hand the podium over or stage over to another member of the community or a guest to contribute, whether in a message or a concert or a live act of some kind. And then I will retake the podium to close. I will say faculty, which means the faculty can leave and get to their classrooms before you do. Then I will dismiss the seniors and the juniors and the sophomores in turn, and we will go about our days. Today you'll have shorter versions of your classes and also class meetings. You've received your schedule before chapel, so hopefully you know where to go. At the end of the day, I hope you'll head to the Club and Activity Fair, which will be on Stowe Green if the weather holds, which I think it will. in which we'll have an added element of festivity this year. We'll have Topperfest along with it to celebrate our return. If the weather does turn bad, then we will be in the Fieldhouse. I am just thrilled that we are back together again, St. Johnsbury Academy, and I hope that you all have a wonderful orientation day, and remember that tomorrow morning you meet with your advisors and your advisories in your advisory locations. So our next gathering here for chapel will be on Thursday morning. If I don't see you around campus today, I'll see you here then, ready to go, ready for a brand new year. Have a great year, everybody. Faculty.